Welcome back, everyone, to Bonnie Plays the Lore Master. We are back here in Angmar to speak about the Rite of Clúcath. And we'll begin by speaking with Kamran.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
I am not sure the Trev de Verdane have not forgotten how you destroyed the standards that flew over Tor Galvin, and neither have I. I will tell you what I can about what you may face at the Clúcath. The warrior who slew Nasan and sullied the Rite is named Avire, and she is a master of the bladed arts. She has slain many of our people in the years since the last Clúcath, and her name strikes fear into the hearts of all but Naktan, who has sworn to end her. Domagart, leader of the Trev de Verdane, surely thinks that Nakhan will be our warrior. He may put forth a Avire in the hopes that Nakhan will be blinded with rage and easily defeated. It is difficult to say, and there are others. Drostan of the Trev de Verdane is fierce, but his most recent battle ended in a cowardly retreat. He fought with Fakala for one day and one night before he escaped. He favors fighting from a distance, and fears the dangers of standing toe to toe with an opponent. He is surely hurting for a chance to redeem his honor. Perhaps I have no help to you after all, Pine Wolf. Even so, I hope that you can make use of what I have said. Well, that's two possibilities that we have then. One of them is that the warrior will be a archer, and the other possibility is that it will be a sorceress. So those are our two choices at the moment. But let's see what Osbile has to say. Hello there.
Will you be soldierman here?
I should have known when you helped me against the wargs that come from Fossaclaran that you would bring great honor to the Trev Galorg. But I fear this may be too much for you, Pine Wolf. The Trev de Verdane have already broken the rules of the Clúcath once. Who is to say that they will not do so again? Most likely they will. Our great warrior Nasan met Avire in the Trev de Verdane as the sun rose above Viol-Acrol. For a time everything seemed as it should. First Avire had the mastery, and then Nasan took the advantage. But as the Clúcath drew on, the chieftain of the Trev de Verdane, Domagart, became restless. Next to him sat two strangers, men of Cardoom, it is thought. Domagart suddenly rose to his feet and gave forth a tremendous cry. A prearranged signal, perhaps? Nasan's attention was diverted, and at that moment Avire knocked him to the ground. The Clúcath was over. But Domagart was not satisfied, and he demanded that Avire slay her helpless foe. This she did, and it was clear that the Trev de Verdane, our kin of old, were hopelessly corrupted. Nasan's son Naktan swore to avenge his father, but you must do it at in his place, yes, for you have bested him, and he is not fit to stand for the Trev Galorg in the Clúcath. Be watchful, Pine Wolf. When the Clúcath begins, you must be prepared for anything. Alrighty. I have spoken to everybody I need to speak to.
Trust does not come easily among the Trev.
You have taken the wisdom of my people. For your sake and the sake of the Trev Galorg, I hope that you have, Southron. The Clúcath will soon begin at Viol-Acrol. Speak with me when you are prepared, and we will go into our destiny. Very well. Let's go.
The free hillmen of Trev Galorg have long been in conflict with many of their sister tribes. Now they prepare again to face the Trev de Verdane in the Rite of Clúcath, a ceremonial rite of judgment.
The hills hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
Are you prepared, Pine Wolf? The Rite of Clúcath will determine the fortunes of the Trev Galorg. But we must be on guard. Dummergard has been treacherous in the past, and there is small reason to expect that today will be different. But if you are victorious, it will mean much. It must be chanced. We're almost to Fala Crow. And of course, if the champion gets killed, no problem, it's an outsider! Well, yeah, right? I guess they figure nothing can get worse than it currently is. So let's bring the outsider to do the work. Well, we'll see. We have arrived, and before the Trev du Verdun. Wait, they approach. Here they are. Pine Wolf is the warrior to whom we the Stone of Clúcath from the Cairn of Honor. I know about the South-Run Crannog. I am not impressed. Our friends in Cardoon will crush you at the slightest words from me. The Trev du Verdun do not need to respond to your invocation of Clúcath. Are you frightened of us? Kana, be still. I am no coward. I do not shy from your feeble protestations of strength. We will have Clúcath, but with two changes. There will be two warriors. Both Drostan and Avire will fight for us. Pine Wolf, is this a trap? Drostan and Avire together? What is your second demand? The combat will be to the death. The Trev du Verdun do not engage in mock battles of children. We accept. Pine Wolf will fight for the Trev Galorg. I will fight alongside you, Pine Wolf. Oh yeah, maybe I better bring out the cat. You are a South-Run, and our problems are not yours, but still, you fight for us. I stand with you. Very well. So be it. Let's take care of Drostan first. Pew-pews must die, as they say. Drostan, a fire! Kill them! There you go. Pew-pews must die. Alright, one down. And how about a little shocking experience? There you go. And I think this is going to work. Finish me, you coward! It seems my choice in warriors was poor. Kill them! We will not. They will live. That is the law of Clúcath. The Trev Galorg show mercy, even to you and yours, Damagart. Then you are weak and deserve their company. I no longer count Avire and Drostan among the Trev du Verdun and strip them of their names. Yeah, what does she have to say about that? You fought well and bravely, Pine Wolf. It was an honor to stand with you. All right. I don't think I ever bothered checking that before. In Crannog?
Trust does not come easily among the Trev Galorg.
The Trev Galorg have triumphed, Pine Wolf. You have brought victory to the Fala Crow, where sorrow has resigned too long. Speak with me when you are ready to return to Alkire, and we will go. Yes, we will go.
Greetings, South-Run.
At last, we have been redeemed, Pine Wolf, and have triumphed over the Trev du Verdun and their Angmar masters. Nasan has been avenged, and Dumagart has paid for his betrayals. He who was called Drolstan has come to join the Trev Galorg, but his name is lost. He will be known henceforth as Soktach, he who is changed. She who is called Avire did not accept this choice. She is now neither Trev Galorg nor Trev de Vardain. She has done much evil and could only see that in others. Though Nektan might have forgiven her past, I feel she would not. She wanders now in the trackless lands, a woman with neither name nor home. Your femme is at an end, and I salute you not only as chieftain of the Trev Galorg, but as Crannog, humble tribesman of Alkhaire, as well. Perhaps Tazgal's gift brought you some good fortune after all, and perhaps it did not. May you decide for yourself whether you believe in it. But believe always in yourself, friend Pine Wolf. I deem that you make your own fortune. Yeah, right, I have a choice of 3 possibilities here. Yeah, I'll take that one for now.
It has been long since we've known peace.
And now that that is complete, we need to decide which course should we take now. After some thought, I decided to head over to Gwingris, which is in Eregion, and over here I plan to finish out Season 2 of this series, and I'm hoping to finish that by the end of this year, and therefore, in January we'll begin Season 3 where I'll head into Moria. But for now, let's worry about Season 2, where we probably have to do quite a number of quests for these elves here. Hello there.
Stay a moment.
Greetings, Pine Wolf. I and my companions have recently come from Rivendell at the behest of Master Elrond. He fears the spies of the enemy may dog the footsteps of the company which left Imladris some little while ago, the company which bears a heavy burden, and commanded us to follow at their wake, lest some sign of their passage be left behind. To this end, many of my companions have gone forth to scout the lands. It is clear that Aragorn, son of Arathorn, journeys with the company still, for they have been very few signs to note. They have lit few fires for fear of the enemy, which is good. However, one of my scouts reports that he saw signs of an old campfire southeast of here. If you would, seek out that camp and learn if there are any other signs been left behind which could reveal the composition of the company. The campsite lies far to the southeast, beyond the Sad Rachu, nestled at the base of some boulders. Alright, fine, I'll look for that, assuming I could remember all that. I know, I used a quest tracker. Hello there, you said you needed help?
Will you hear my sorrows?
Greetings, Pine Wolf. Have you of late seen the holly forest south of the Gwingris? Horns now walk about it, attacking those who pass through the wood instead of remaining docile trees as they should. There is something amiss in the wood. Something has wakened the trees from their usual slumber and provoked them. The horns and holly tenders are proving too great a threat so close to our waypost. Gather your friends and deal with the menace. Return to me when you are through, and perhaps we can learn what has stirred them. Let's see. Well, that can be... The horns can be a little tricky, but should be doable on a lore master, even a couple of levels under. So let's see what else we've got here. Hello there, is there something you need?
Sweet lad Melon, will you stay a moment?
Greetings, Pine Wolf, and welcome to Gwingris. As you can see, our outpost is running low on supplies. I am afraid that the next shipment from Rivendell is long overdue, and that without supplies, we will have a difficult time holding out against the forces of the enemy. Prior deliveries have met with trouble in the valley to the east of here, in the form of worms. If you could take the time to thin their numbers in the valley, Our efforts to resupply will proceed more smoothly in the future. Alright, fine. Defeat worms. That should be easy enough to deal with. And what do you need?
Maid of honor, might you spare a moment of your time?
Well met, friend. No doubt you have heard of the White Hand's many spies in this land. A favorite spy of Saruman are the Crabine. Our scouts report that a large number of Crabine along the northern edge of the valley to the east of Gwingris. Find them and rid our valley of their menace before they discover something that should remain hidden. Alright, you mean like the secret company that went out, I presume? And I think the last one is over here. Actually, is this where we've got the... No, this isn't it. I was trying to remember. There is a piece of ring lore that's around here, and I always forget to find that one. In fact, when I completed the ring lore deed on another character recently, the one in Gwingris was the last one I found.
Mind my words, traveler.
Our scouts report that a group of half-orcs have been stealing worm eggs. This is troubling news, Pine Wolf. I can only imagine their ultimate purpose with the worm eggs. For now, though, let us deal with the immediate threat. The very presence of the half-orcs in the area speaks of these evil times. Journey to Pen Eregion to the southeast and hunt down the servants of the White Hand. The half-orcs' abominations must be put to an end. Alright, so we need to kill Crabine, kill half-orcs, kill worms, kill holly tenders, kill and find a campfire, which is probably the most pacifistic thing in the entire mess. But the sun is setting, so that is something that we'll save for another day. So tune in next episode when we will head out and start our questing within Eregion when we return with Piney Plays, the Lore Master.